Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of February 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so it may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Taurus. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Pentacles. I feel like that's you kind of standing in your power. I don't know why I see that tied up to the material where you've got control over things, everything's fine, everything's, could be you have a good job and you're like, I feel like things are going fine. Or it's just a matter of where things are basically settled in your life and you feel like, okay, everything's good. There's something else you're dealing with here, though, that I feel has kept you stagnant, but we'll get to that. Starting off the reading, you get the Five of Pentacles crossed by the Ace of Swords. So that's basically someone trying to break through this energy of loss, of separation. So it could be that something was lost at some point and somebody wants it back. Could be you, could be somebody tied up to you. Somebody wants to do something about this. In your focus, there's an energy of discontent, unhappiness, like, I don't like that, nah, in the recent past, stagnation, the Hangman. In your focus, the Knight of Wands. Again, in the way that you appear to me as wanting, you show up as moving energy. In the way that you show up to me as what is, you show up as stagnant energy. So that tells me again that maybe you want to do something about something and you're not necessarily, or you're prepping yourself to. There's definitely the desire to move behind it all. Now, I don't know, with the energies that present themselves here, I don't see that happening quite yet. In the immediate future, the Justice card, balance, fairness. Supporting this reading, the Page of Cups, there's love that's showing up for a particular situation. The energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it. There's desire that's shown up also, tied up to love, tied up to this movement. In your hopes and fears, you getting stuck in your head about things. In the potential outcome, the Six of Cups, this could be a soul connection you're dealing with. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me clarify the King of Pentacles. Oops. The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Death card. So this could be the energy of you at a particular moment in time where things were quite fine. There was happiness here, there was openness, there was there were all sorts of things happening, good things. But the Death card is laying right on top of that. So that tells me that there may have been a breakup, a separation, something where that all kind of came to an end. It's not recent though. I don't feel it like, okay, Taurus just broke up yesterday with someone. I don't feel it that way. It's like a certain period of time in your life, that could have been like 20 years ago, where you're showing me that maybe you're embodying this energy, you're kind of experiencing it again in the way that, oh, that was the time where I felt this. And then it's showing me that it's gone. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. Kind of recognizing the times in your life when, oh, I was happy back then. What the hell happened, Man. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the World card, the Five of Swords, the Moon. There's a whole lot of deception around this ending, though. There's a whole lot of back and forth, back and forth. In the physical, yeah, things may have been, bye, I don't want to see you ever again, get out of here. Within you, completely different story. Because within you, it feels like outside you is trying to tell your inside you, look, stop talking over there. This is done, okay? I decided that way, it's done, go away. But you know that's a lie. Because the inside of you is like, yeah, I'm not gonna stop talking, what are you talking about? You know? So even though on the outside it could be done, on the inside, there's a whole lot of roller coastery kind of situations going on here. It's the back and forth, it's the back and forth. It's the, no, it's not done. I'm telling you from the inside it's not done, but I'm telling you from the outside it's done. And it's not even about this particular end or breakup or whatever it is. The issue here is you doing that to yourself, probably repeatedly, for who knows how long. Arguing with what's going on inside instead of accepting it, you know, almost ordering your inside to shut up. But this break or end or whatever it is, it brings it all up to the surface for you. It's very shadowy, it goes deep to a situation where you don't even want to look at. In terms of, no, I'm not doing that to myself. How can you say that? I'm honest with myself. It's just a messenger. You know? Let's do the Ace of Swords. The Devil, the Ten of Wands, Three of Swords. Again, same kind of issue. Because even with this situation, you're showing me the desire to do something about it, but you're not doing it. What does that tell you? Is that not you arguing with your own needs, your own wants about a situation? Because I think it is. And that only creates pain for you. You know? Because you once more probably tell yourself, shut up, you don't want this. Yeah, I do, you know? I being your voice from the inside, basically. Yeah, the Devil showed up. Definitely a repetitive pattern. And this situation right here kind of brings it all out for you to see it. Kind of slams you in the face. You know, this breakup or whatever it was. Which I feel like, again, that happened a while ago. Probably the energies are fresh in terms of you may have remembered, okay, before this I was happy, so what the hell happened? And then the ending comes, you know, slaps you in the face kind of thing. And then you're like, oh, okay, that's what happened. And then kind of being like, well, I don't want for that to happen. Well, who the hell cares what I want inside? Because I'm going to do whatever I want with my mind from the outside. Ha! I win. Yeah, okay. Let's do the Four of Cups. In your focus. Same kind of thing. Taurus, you're killing me here. Look what you're manifesting here. Love. The Magician, the Ace of Cups. And look what you're doing on the outside. Why do you think this energy shows up on the outside of discontent, of it's going to get to you eventually? You can't keep going against yourself over and over and over and over again. It may have worked, you know, all this time, but once you start realizing that you're doing that, you can't do it no more, and you're still doing it. It's a habit. It's one of those things where you don't even know that you're doing it until you do, and when you do, oh man, but it's hard not to do it. Okay, takes practice. It's not impossible. There's you from the inside manifesting love, a brand new beginning in love. There's you on the outside telling yourself, no. Because if I do, that might happen, and that might happen, and that might happen, and that might happen. And we could sit here for 10 days, me saying the same thing, that might happen, or that might happen. I don't know if you love that energy, because I feel like, again, your soul is kind of starting to speak out. The inside Taurus is kind of starting to speak out. And as annoying as it is, it's still gonna do it. You know? Let's do the Hangman in the recent past. The Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess. Okay, alright. So you were still, I don't see you attached to this energy necessarily. I feel like it just came back in, this ending or whatever it is. It does seem like it was an ending physically. If it's back energetically, then it wasn't necessarily an ending as far as your soul's concerned, as far as your heart's concerned. But this is kind of like you taking off into the sunset, taking care of yourself, being like, I'm free, I'm independent, I got away from this, I'm all set. Intuitively, I feel like that was the right direction for you, and you did it. You went in that direction. But when it comes to this energy, which was kind of in the background all along, you didn't do anything about it. Why would you, right? You have your own path, your own, I'm doing this, I'm fine. And again, you are believing yourself, but these energies are riling you up right now to not to do anything about this break or break up, but just to admit it to yourself how much you're shutting yourself down, you know, when it comes to allowing or not allowing yourself to feel what it is that you're feeling, whatever that is. Let's do the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. There's a connection here, definitely. There's been a connection here all this time. And this connection is here to teach you certain things, to flip that freaking Wheel of Fortune there. Because you're acting from here a lot when it comes to this connection. And this is not the type of connection that you act from here. I mean, you do, but you can only do it for so long. You know? This is one of those soul-leading connections, not mind-leading connections. So, let's do the Justice card in the immediate future. Ouch! Ace of Wands, the Star, the Two of Cups. Really? Now that was a slap in the face for me after all of this. Feels like someone's gonna do something about this. You know, because they really, really want to, and they're aligning with what they really want. And it could be you. And that's when things start falling into place. That's when love shows in the picture. That's when two energies of love are coming together. Here. Let's do the Page of Cups. The Four of Swords, the Strength card, the Hierophant. There's a whole lot of healing going on here. So even though you may be at the peak of this resistance towards allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, you're going to release that by the looks of it. You know, there's going to be like this big whatever. I don't know if it's an epiphany. I don't know what it is. But after this peak follows definitely some sort of alignment with what you're feeling. And there's a whole lot of healing on both sides here. The minute this desire, this love comes out. Let's do the Star. And the hidden energies. Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun. Your higher self, their higher self, they know that this is going to lead into that happy place eventually. The path is not easy, and the path is not lacking pain at all. And the path brings up the past, the painful past, individually, for the both of you to look at, for the both of you to heal. And once that's kind of dealt with and healed, that's when you get closer and closer to happiness in this connection. So it kind of makes sense that it's an individual kind of work here, so that it leads into both of you kind of merging almost. Let's do the Eight of Swords for your hopes and fears, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Temperance card. You're gonna get out of your head. Stop stressing about you being stressed out, basically. There's some resistance to you doing that, because if you're used to doing that, to take everything and analyze it and doubt it and question it, and instead of just being with it and feeling it in the moment, it's kind of normal that this resistance shows up. But I do see that in time, you're going to be able to drop that resistance. You're going to be able to get out of your head, especially about this situation, you know, because as I said, it's not a mind kind of connection. It's a soul, it's a heart kind of connection. Let's do the Six of Cups in the potential outcome. The Chariot, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords. I see this connection coming together or coming back together. It also brings the pain that each of you carried within this. And that's okay. And that's what you two are doing. For right now, healing individually. At some point, it needs to be healed. Like the connections, pain needs to be healed. Possibly together after each of you have done your healing. Because as I said, I see this kind of going back. You know, it's not a recent, okay, I just broke up with them. Even if you did, this process started a while back of the split. So, let's see what the universe has. Ouch. The Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely standing strong. There's something about you in all of this where you're grounded. You're in your power. It's like even though you may experience still some of these energies, it almost feels like you're actually standing back as the observer of all of this and being like, finally, okay, I have to go through this, and this is what's happening, and okay, I know this is what's happening, and I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to learn my lesson, and I'm going to heal. There's definitely a sense of self-empowerment here on your side. So, again, when you feel like you're losing, even though I feel like you're not anymore, I feel like you're not losing it anymore to this. It almost feels like you're starting to be more and more aware when you're here and what needs here and what needs here. And you're starting to really put it all together for us quite nicely. So this is a good energy where, again, maybe you're finding yourself in a place of, I'm lost in my head about things, but then you switch it back around into, oh, I know how to handle this, you know? Let's close it off with the Universe Has Your Back Oracle card. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. And this is definitely kind of translating that self-empowerment kind of state. Be careful not to focus too much on whenever things go nuts in here. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I don't know what it is about. There's a weird vibe today. There's not a weird vibe. I just want to lay on my couch and not do shit today, and I'm probably gonna do that. I don't know. There's kind of like a. It's not weird bad. It's weird in terms of very smooth, very mellow, very. I don't want to do shit about nothing. I don't want to move. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Kind of good. I like those kinds of energies of, oh, okay, I get to chill on my couch all day. Maybe I'll do that. Anyways, that's it, Taurus. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.